Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys. Let's see what is in store for my beautiful fishies. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. I have a lot of news and updates about my personal life. I will share them with you when I feel ready to share them with you. Nothing bad, so don't worry about it, but there's just been so much movement in the last couple of days that I don't even know how to put it all in one sentence. So bottom line, I'm back home. Everything is okay. No need to worry. Everything is more than okay. But I am back home. Everything is almost like been put like up its head, like flipped up. Flipped? Let's do this. Mercury retrograde. You can do this. Flipped upside down. There we go. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated, but for now, I just feel like connecting to the cards. I feel like connecting to you guys, tapping into the energies. Spirit, please translate the powerful energies that are around into the most powerful messages that we can easily integrate and understand. This is for Pisces. Some of you are quite over people. It's like you may be feeling a little allergic to people, to human beings at this time. You may be kind of like, you know, I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to hang out with anyone. I don't want to partner up with anyone. Some of you may be feeling a little cheated in business, career. Maybe you were working with someone and they sort of like stabbed you in the back. You may be feeling very comfortable within trust issues and saying like, you know what, I don't want to deal with these right now. What I want is to stay away from people and not create any kind of scenario in which I need to trust people. Some of you may be very, you know, almost disgusted, but like repelled by the idea of teamwork. For some of you guys, something happened here, like something really triggered you or annoyed you and made you feel like you can do it all alone, like you want to do it all alone because counting on people is just too risky. Like every person in your life is a variable that can bring in at any minute something good, something bad, something different. And the less variables that you have, the more stable you're going to be. So some of you may be really kind of like leaving behind relationships that are less than ideal. Some of you may be packing your bags and just leaving things behind, stepping into calmer waters, stepping away from things that are too overwhelming. Some of you may be saying, you know what, in the recent past, I felt tired, I have felt beat up. And I'm done with that. I'm not going to work anymore for other people's expectations. I'm going to stop working with this team. I'm going to stop working with this group. I'm going to stop working with this class. I don't know. Because I'm so exhausted. They're asking too much of me. And if it was all up to me and only me, I would do it differently. And I feel like some of you are actually making that choice to leave something overwhelming behind. No more. And that's because working with other people in whatever capacity could be taking you away from your center, could be making you have to take actions, make decisions, navigate energies towards a particular goal that maybe is not really your own. For others of you, dealing with other people in general, especially in work though, but like in general, is taking you away from your center of peace. It's like you're absorbing the energy of other people, Pisces, and this takes you away from your space of serenity. Maybe some of you just decided to start working with people. Maybe you just started some kind of group, some kind of team, whatever kind of team. Maybe you just joined a football team, you just joined a social media mastermind, or you just, I don't know, you may have joined a space to share with people, and you're like, immediately no. Like, you start feeling charged and heavy with the energies, and you start to feel very overwhelmed, and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to let other people take me, guide me, pull me into an overwhelmed space in which I don't want to be anymore. So you're definitely taking choices, making decisions. You may back down on a decision. So you may have made a decision like, yes, I'm going to join this group. And then you're like, never mind. Or something along those lines. Like, I'm just going to start working at this yoga studio where there's a lot of people in the classes. And after 1 or 2, you're like, okay, no, never mind. I'm going to do online classes or something like that. And it may feel upside down. It may feel like these decisions could alter or affect you financially, but what I'm getting is that they're actually going to help you financially. Whenever you are in a state of burden, when you're feeling burnt out, you're running on fumes, you're pushing money away. And I know that is so backwards, and I know that it feels so frustrating when I hear that sometimes. It's like, but only by working hard can I really manifest what I need. So the more I work, the more I get. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. If you're working with an energy of stress, urgency, pushing yourself, an energy of I have to do it because otherwise I'm in trouble, all you're attracting is more scenarios to feel that way. So more work comes in, but you still feel like if you don't do it, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to feel burned out. You're going to feel like you're running on fumes. It's going to be a continuous cycle. So some of you are going to recognize this right away and be like, I'm going to go all in. And you're like, okay, all in does not feel good. Never mind. I'm taking it back. And you may appear very confusing to other people. People may be around you like, I have no clue what Pisces is thinking. Like, they go one way and then they go the other way, and then they step here and then they go back. And people around you may be very like puzzled by your movements. I'm seeing a chessboard, and there may be people around who are like, the movements are not making sense. Like, the usual strategy that they see Pisces using is not anywhere to be found, and whatever you're doing does not make sense to them. But it makes sense to you. And that's what matters, okay? So well-being right now is absolutely essential. That's what I'm getting. That without the well-being, there's just no way for you to manifest what you want at this time. So listen to yourself, even if it doesn't make sense, not even to you. Even if you're like, what are these decisions I'm making? You know, if they feel right and they take you into a space of higher peace and groundedness, away from overwhelm, then, you know, I don't think they're that much of a bad idea. Think about it. I think you're ready to stop making decisions from your wallet, if that makes sense. Like, if you make decisions from your financial situation, you may say, oh, I can do this because that will bring money. That will be successful. Yes, people would love this, that, and the other. And you may make those decisions and take those actions and be financially successful. But when you make decisions from your heart or your brain or your wallet, you know, like, they all bring in different things. If you make a decision from your heart, maybe it looks very different. What makes you feel inspired, motivated, fulfilled could be the opposite of what you need to do according to your wallet, if that makes sense. So it is a matter of writing down, maybe doing like this exercise. What should I do? Or what would the best decision be if I think from the brain or from the heart, from the soul, from the wallet, from the physical body, you know, different aspects of yourself. Because you may realize that if you make decisions only with your wallet, you're going to end up in situations that are not fulfilling, perhaps. Because yes, for sure, they can give you money, but maybe that's not the most important thing. If you take your brain and your heart and your intuition and everyone into the equation, you may realize that perhaps having a little less money and being more fulfilled is better. Or in your situation, maybe you're ready to sacrifice that emotional fulfillment for a little bit because of your financial matters. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. I'm not saying there's one decision that is the best over the others. I'm just saying, look at the different layers of it, different angles, and make sure that you're considering all aspects of yourself when you're making a decision. Don't overcommit, especially because we're in Mercury retrograde, and I don't know about you guys, but this has been kind of explosive for me. I don't know how you guys have been feeling this last week, but like, damn. I'll tell you all about it later. But don't commit to anything long-term from this space. Don't sign like this new massive contract that will, you know, change your life forever. Try to delay it a little bit into June, you know, just try to think about it a little bit more, feel into it a little bit more before saying yes, especially if it's something that could overwhelm you. You're so wise, Pisces, you're so strong, you're so powerful. But when you're overworked or when you're overwhelmed, it's like all of that wisdom just like evaporates. It's like when we haven't eaten and we're dehydrated or we haven't slept, we just become this like cranky, pissy off version of ourselves. You know, like everything just annoys us. Everything is just kind of like, eh. You know, we are just meh. And I feel like almost spiritually, vibrationally, when you're not in a space of harmony in your soul, it's like you become weaker. Like all of these keys that you have to life, all of your knowledge, your intellect, your spirituality, your wisdom, your past life wisdom, everything just kind of goes out the window. And it's almost like replaced with this like shaky, weak version of you that's feeling shitty every 5 minutes for any reason. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope it makes sense to someone. I'm just channeling what's coming through. I feel like some Pisces here are working, you know, from a space of fear, running on fumes, burned out, and you may do 20 things. And those 20 things, the results, they don't amount to not even one thing that you do when you're centered. So if you were centered and you did just one thing, that one thing would be more powerful than all the other 20 things that you're doing while burned out. So some of you are going to be almost stepping into this new level vibrationally, in which it's like less work, more gain. More sleep, more money. More ease and happiness. More success at work and effortlessly more success at the home, or something like that. You know, it's like you're entering a level in which work hard in order to get more results is not necessarily what is like the law or whatever. I feel like words are escaping me today. I hope that whatever I'm saying is making a little bit of sense anyway, because I feel like I'm struggling for words. But yeah, you guys, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. One thing that you do when centered is more powerful than 20 things that you do when you're burning out. So why do 20? If they're not even gonna amount to just one, just go take a nap. Go eat, go drink water, go take a walk. You know, I have ADHD and bipolar. I love psychology, I love psychiatry. I'm also a shaman though, so there's a lot of like different, a shamanic practitioner, and I have like a lot of different perspectives on it all. And sometimes I get overwhelmed and I just don't feel right. I just don't feel okay for 2 days, 3 days in a row. And when I'm in that very difficult space in which maybe I can't get the motivation, or I'm feeling down, I'm feeling low in energy, all I say to myself is, it just takes one good day. It just takes one good day. And granted, whenever I do feel good, man, I do everything that I had to do, everything that I should be doing, and everything that I'm expecting to do in the next week. It just takes one good day. For me. That's how it works for me. So I rest. So I take my space. So I do my best to, you know, keep everything organized, keep everything afloat, but at the same time not sink and take down everything with me. So it is always a balance there, and I feel like some of you are tapping into what is it that you need, how things feel and look for you, because we are all different. But yeah, stepping away from overwhelm. Some of you are weakened by your marriage. Some of you have a partner who spends recklessly, and no matter what you do, their habits keep you small. And there's the need for a new strategy. Need to make a plan. Maybe go to a financial advisor for couples or some shit like that. I don't know. That's a very specific message for some of you, not for all of you. I finally managed to take the discounts off of the website. Yay for me. Sorry for you. And yeah, I'm going to be giving you updates as we go. For now, I'm back at home. I'm getting my shit together. I'm wondering if you guys have experienced bumpy days in the recent week. I would love to hear about it if you have. So please comment below and tell me if your life has been a little crazy in this last couple of days. Please let me know. It will make me feel better to know that your life is as upside down as mine is right now. I'm just kidding. That doesn't help anyone, but you know, I don't know. I just wonder if it's just me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.